Hey guys, welcome back to YKFUT. I'm Emmy. I'm here with David. AJ couldn't make it, and today we're gonna be talking about different topics: Premier League, Ancelotti getting sacked, Ozil going to Man U maybe. Let's get right into it.
Are you kidding me? There's a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow.
Alright, so we got Ancelotti.
Yep, he got sacked.
Okay.
Bayern Munich wasn't liking that. They haven't been doing too good in the league. They've been tying a lot, and they lost 3-0 to PSG, which is unacceptable. Because Bayern Munich always has to strive to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
And that doesn't look good when they lose 3-0 to PSG.
And also too, I think the players were. I think they said 5 players were against him. I believe.
Yeah, Robin said the training looked like his son's training, which
Damn.
isn't a good comment to say, especially to a professional coach. Who's at the top level.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I guess you look at this. Each team has their own way of looking at a manager. I mean, when he was at Real Madrid, remember when he was gonna get sacked, a lot of players reached out. I mean, they put it all on their social media like, hey, he was a good coach. He had great personality. He had a great relationship with the players. I mean, I think it all comes down to the players. I mean, maybe Bayern, it's much different. Maybe they seen him as in a different way. I don't know. Maybe
he was very liked at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I don't know what's different at Bayern Munich, but
and apart from everybody, I think a lot of the players, even PSG, they said they had a great relationship with him because he had I don't know. Maybe it's maybe he took food from them. I don't know what he did, but. Yeah, I mean, I think he even looks like a good guy. So I mean, that's why he's one of the best coaches in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because why would a player, some players turn on him? Maybe I don't know. There was probably something going on training.
Yeah.
We didn't see. So.
And who do you think is gonna replace? There's rumors of the ex Borussia Dortmund, Thomas Tuchel, from last season. He did really good with Borussia Dortmund. He made them win their first trophy in 5 years, and he didn't do bad in the league either. I don't know why they sacked him, but there's rumors of him going to Bayern Munich. There's also rumors of Van Gaal going to Bayern Munich to be the coach.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I didn't even know about that. That would actually be very good. Van Gaal going to Bayern, that would be very
Those
good.
are the two that I've heard the most. What do you think?
The manager for Dortmund, I mean, the one they had last season, I feel like he could have a great impact. I mean, especially he was at Dortmund. Dortmund's still a great club and everything, but I feel like when he has good players such as around Bayern,
he did really good with the Borussia Dortmund team, which has a lot of inexperienced young players.
Yeah.
And with the quality of Bayern Munich, with the higher caliber players, he can probably do a lot of good things with that.
Yeah.
And Van Gaal too.
We can't forget about Van Gaal. I mean, we're talking about experience right here.
Yep.
Van Gaal. I mean, you could, he didn't have the best team with Manchester United. He didn't have the best season with them, but he's still one of those managers that can have a great impact on a big club like Bayern Munich. Maybe at Manchester United. Manchester United at that time was not very good, but we look at Bayern. They do have a lot of great quality players.
And it's two different leagues. Maybe the way his style that he likes maybe wasn't just good for the Premier League. Maybe it's better for the Bundesliga.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next topic, we got Mesut Ozil he's gonna be a free agent at the end of the season, and they said he might linked up with Manchester United. Yeah.
His contract is up at the end of the season, and there's rumors already starting that he has already agreed. There's just rumors, but there's rumors that he already agreed to join Manchester United when his contract runs out. So
in August and June, like at the end of the season, right?
Yeah, at the end of the season. This might be his last year at Arsenal. What do you think?
Well, Arsenal had a hard time tying down their players.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, especially with him and Sanchez, they're probably like the two biggest players they have.
And they're both probably going to leave.
And they're both definitely one, especially Sanchez. He wanted to leave at the end of the season.
Sanchez is for sure leaving.
Yeah, and then Ozil, I feel like big players like those guys, they came to the club, hoping, to have a greater impact on the team. But the reality is, you have teams like Manchester United, Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, teams that are all doing very well.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they all want to leave and they all want to pursue to get high, win trophies. You have Ozil who came from Real Madrid, and he came to a team like Arsenal, and then you have Sanchez too, who came from Barcelona and he came to Arsenal. They try to have the impact they could, but there's only so much a player can do.
Yeah.
So
they can't do everything on the field.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and
maybe I don't know. It's probably something they should have. That's probably something they should. I mean, I like Arsenal personally. I mean, but I think that's probably something they should have done like early if they wanted to leave. I mean, because they're getting older now, so I believe they should. If they wanted to leave, they should have left a while ago. I mean, because Arsenal, as much as I like them, I feel like they lack that extra push, to go forward to try to win something. That's when the Champions League, they really don't do as well. Even in the league too, they kind of struggle. It's kind of iffy. So, they did have a great seasons with them, but him moving to Manchester United, I mean, he did play under Mourinho as well. Yeah. Yeah, back in the
and he has a really good relationship with Mourinho. Mourinho said he was the best number 10 in the world, so he has a lot of confidence
at
in
that
Ozil.
time. That was like 6 years ago.
And Ozil also, but he's been improving too.
Yeah.
And he can only think he's still good,
Yeah, I mean, I think you can have that healthy competition with Mkhitaryan right there.
Yeah.
And I believe Ozil, when you put him around good players, I mean, when he was at Real Madrid, look how many assists he had because of Ronaldo and Benzema and Di Maria.
Him assisting Lukaku and Anthony Martial, Rashford. Like he's gonna get a lot of assists if he goes to Man U.
Yeah, his style of play is like calm, kind of more, I guess, lazy in a way, but
it's lazy.
But he's very intelligent, and he knows how to find the spaces, and he knows how to find the right pass. He has an eagle eye, so he's very good at his.
He would also have more assists if he
definitely.
If he had better strikers, because assisting Giroud and Welbeck isn't the best option for him. Lukaku would put more than Giroud and Welbeck together.
And then Ibra too. I mean,
and maybe Ibra's coming back too, so he would help him too.
Yeah, it'd be very, very good. I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, this is just a rumor, but if it did happen, I mean, it would be very, 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 be interesting. I'd actually be kind of excited to see Ozil at Manchester United.
It would also.
I mean, where else would he go? I think he was linked with Inter too, but I don't think Inter would be a good move for him because
it would be a good move for Inter, but not good for him.
Yeah, I mean, for him especially, I think he's a player that should be winning more trophies. He hasn't won a trophy. I don't think he's won a trophy apart from the FA Cup.
Like leaving Real Madrid.
Yeah, like a big major trophy since he has leaving Real Madrid.
And he would definitely be able to do that with Manchester United.
Oh, definitely, especially with the club they have now.
Yeah.
Fit his style of play. Because he's more of a counterattacking. Because when they play with Real Madrid, they had like that counterattack.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like he'll do fine.
All right, moving on now to the Premier League. We're going to talk about how Chelsea lost to Man City 1-0, and now they're in 4th place. Tottenham passed them up. Tottenham won Huddersfield 4-0. They're in 3rd place now. And obviously the Manchester's team still in 1st and 2nd place, tied with the same points.
Yeah.
Man City only one more goal than Man United. What are your thoughts?
Well, this Premier League, I mean, it's kind of being kind of one-sided between Man City and Man United.
Yep.
But you can't forget that Tottenham, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Arsenal. Look at that. They're coming back from 5th. They're in 5th place now, but let's see. Hopefully, how long that consistently can last. But all these teams are competing, but because of the way Man City and Manchester United are playing right now, it looks to me that it's gonna literally be between them. I mean, but you never know. Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham started off slow, and now they're coming back up into the top 3.
And they had the same thing last season too.
Yeah.
They started off like that, and especially when Harry Kane. I mean, he's like, if he's on form, he's been on fire lately, scoring goals. So if Tottenham keep that up, I feel like they can even.
He's like the 2nd top scorer in Europe.
Yeah. So I feel like
Falcao.
Yeah. So I feel like they can definitely pull out. I mean, not really a shocker, but because Tottenham's really improved a lot. I mean, Chelsea. I mean, it was a very close game between Man City and Chelsea. I mean, anybody could have won that game, but obviously Man City was the favorite at the time. But I feel like Chelsea is definitely a team that can still definitely go and push for that. That's their 2nd loss, but but I still feel that they can pursue and win, and try to go for the trophy. I feel like all these teams are all like title hungry. So
and Arsenal coming back into the top 5.
yeah,
They're coming back too. They didn't start off that great, but they started off good and then bad, and then like it's just been up and down with Arsenal. And I think that's gonna be how it's gonna be the whole season, because they have really good players, but they don't have squad depth, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you can say the same thing for Liverpool. I mean, they've only lost one game. They won 3, tied 3, and lost 1. But they're still up there with you know, they still haven't lost a game. I mean, they've lost 1 game obviously, but
yeah, they're in 7th spot now. They tied to Newcastle.
Yeah.
So, and that's why they dropped. But I'm sure they're gonna get back up.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of these teams have only lost 1-2 games, you know. But I think there's a bunch of ties lately. I mean, what do you expect in the Premier League too as well? So, you know, Liverpool, you know, I feel like they can maybe even fight. I mean, if they win their next 2 games, they're definitely going to be up in the top 4. So, I mean, there's still a lot of games left. I mean, personally, as I look at it, I think Man City, Man United, until they play each other, that's definitely going to be the point where it's going to be like who's going to win.
Because right now they're both they're
the same. They have the same stats, almost same stats. I mean, the only thing that's different is Manchester City has a goal more than them,
and like they have the same amount of points, but like besides them, the next one is Tottenham, and they're 5 points behind. That's a pretty good lead for them.
Yeah.
So when they lose, even if whoever loses, or maybe they tie and they keep staying with the same points.
Yeah.
They're still gonna be 1st and 2nd regardless.
Yeah, I mean.
And I think that's how it's gonna be the whole season.
Yeah.
They have like really good squads, better than everybody else's.
Yeah, Man City and Man United.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be kind of like how it was back then, just how one-sided.
Yeah.
Premier League back then when it used to be Manchester United, and yeah, it was Manchester United who won it like the whole season when they had like Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez. They had such a sick squad. But regardless, I mean, all these teams are all good. You know, I really can't give you. I mean, personally, I think Manchester United's gonna take it, but I really can't tell you between
really
Man City
close.
And Man United. But it's still early on in the season, but we'll see how it goes because there's still plenty of games left.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you thought about this video. Tell us who you think is gonna replace Ancelotti at Bayern, and tell us if you think Ozil's gonna do the move to Man U, and tell us what you think is gonna happen with the Premier League. Remember, like and subscribe for more videos. We'll see you in the next one.